Hey folks, Champask here bringing another audio commentary today between Moon and Focus. And I've heard that this is a good replay, and apparently Focus does a Dayfly style push. So hopefully it'll be a bit of innovation as well as a generally good game. And I think this is probably going to be my last game for a little while, probably a couple weeks at least, because I'm off to university in a couple days, and I have other things I need to do, and I'll be living near my girlfriend, whereas I live really far from her now. I live sort of 100 miles from her now, so this is why I'm doing this instead. But I think I'll probably come back and do some, maybe for WCG or something. I'll see how things go. I have a lot of work I need to catch up on, and I've been using this to procrastinate, so we'll see. And standard builds from both Focus and Moon, and as you can see, it's close position on Turtle Rock. Which is very good for pushing from both sides, and so I can sort of understand why Focus went for a Dayfly style push in this game. And in case you don't know a actually I guess you'll learn what a Dayfly style push is, but basically it's towers and tier 3, and I think he used to go for a Tinker third as well. And Moon just getting Demon Hunter and first Archer being produced now, and Focus now going to scout that it's close position first, and I think Moon's sending out a Wisp now as well to scout. And actually last time I saw Moon on close positions on Turtle Rock, yeah, he doesn't actually scout the close position, but he sees the peon coming, and that tells him that it's close position, so that's actually a nice sort of use of your opponent's scouting to know where they are a bit, just saving a small bit of time there. Obviously it could go wrong, but not too wrong, and Moon needs to be careful now, because this peon could try and steal some of the creeps. The Demon Hunter almost out now, and it's not hugely likely that the peon will steal the creeps, but Moon's leaving this turtle at enough hit points that it can tank a couple hits from the peon, and it looks like Moon will get the first kill. Meanwhile, Blade Master's moving in, actually scouts his Wisp before he manages to get to the shop, and so the Moon has to detonate that Wisp. Very nice by him, but a bit of a shame he had to lose that Wisp. You think there would have been a better place he could have put that Wisp, but maybe not. It looks like Focus is going to try and creep this Ogre Magi here, which I've seen actually a couple people. I've seen Lynn lose his Blade Master to this creep, and I've seen I forget, it might have been Fly or someone lose it. He lost it in IEM, so really recently, and it is very possible. I'm not sure why it happens so often. I think it's not putting the creeps in the right position, or maybe if the Ogre Magi gets bloodlusted, and Moon now creeping got a Cloak of Shadows and a Circle of Nobility circlet. It's very nice. Cloak of Shadows less so, but certainly has potential for later on. And meanwhile, Focus got a Pendant of Mana, which could be very nice on a second hero. I'm not sure what he'll go, but there's certainly a whole load of possibilities if you're going to be tower rushing. And as you can see, Focus teching, not putting up a War Mill yet, which is a bit surprising. Maybe he's going to be going for a very late push. Maybe he's going to wait for tier 3 and go for reinforced ones, because if Moon has just dots, then obviously that's not going to do too much. And Focus is actually killing a Wisp there, a bit careless by Moon, but I think he'll probably realise and manage to get this one out in time. Yeah, he does. And meanwhile, Moon bringing in some archers now, and they're just going to do a bit of damage, but I imagine the Grunt will be able to get away. But Moon's actually blocking off one of the entrances to his base. He has another one here and there, but Moon actually blocking off the second entrance to his base as well. There's just one entrance left to his base for this Grunt to get out, and I'm not sure if Focus is actually going to manage to get out. No, the Moon brings in an archer to block it, but actually stops him. Oh no, he's coming back now. So very nice by Moon, blocking all 3 of the entrances into his base for a Grunt. That means this Grunt's not going to be able to escape, and Moon's actually bringing in his archers now, because he knows that this Grunt is going to be dead anyways. And some nice cycling by Moon here, all 5 of the Wisp and the Gold Miner damage. Meanwhile, Focus is just creeping with 2 other Grunts, and has picked up a Gloves of Haste, and he's still not put down a War Mill, so maybe it's going to be a late tower push. A third burrow going down as well, so obviously he's going to be producing other things when he gets to tier 2, like a second hero. Moon now coming in with his Demon Hunter, and he did get the kill on the that Grunt in his base by the looks of it, by the experience, and he won't get this kill, but he'll be able to put a bit of damage on. And another Grunt comes out for Focus, and looks like Focus was going to try and block off the Demon Hunter if he came in, but Demon Hunter didn't come in the end, And how many does Focus have on lumber? He has 7 on lumber. That's pretty standard. Meanwhile, this is quite nice. Focus is managing to clear out the other Magi as well. The Watcher wards are just so valuable, and especially the one on your opponent's side. Just having that is just so good. But Moon actually scouts this and dusts Focus, but Focus should manage to escape. He buys a boot and just runs out. He takes a lot of damage from the archers though, and meanwhile Moon's just going to be able to creep the rest of these if he wants. It looks like that's what he's going to do, and both of them now have boots, and Focus now probably quite near tier 2 now. Did he just... Yeah, Focus picking up a Naga second, and bringing in his grunts as well, so he might be going for a push immediately, because Moon has hit tier 2, but he hasn't bought his second hero yet, probably a Beastmaster if he's going for dots, but now that he's got this Naga, he might change his plan a bit. First Nation of Wind's going to be cancelled, and Moon TPing, actually, yeah, I think he'll be TPing, and I doubt he bought a teleportation scroll. Yeah, there's a TP there, and he has bought a Beastmaster now, and meanwhile, Focus having to run out because you don't really want to be fighting like this in this position in the middle of their base. And finally, his War Mill's going up, but he's also taking to tier 3, so I think he will be going for improved defenses towers. And Moon, and there's a couple places you can put them on. Turtle Rock, if you get demolishers and take out these trees, you can put some towers there, and that's a really nice sort of hidden push where you don't realize what's happening, and then it's suddenly all on top of them. And that could be a good surprise. And meanwhile, Moon putting up his 2 inches of wins and taking tier 3. His first one's almost done, and that he'll start getting dots immediately, I imagine, because he hasn't scouted this War Mill or the tier 3 tech yet. But when he does, he might decide to put up a Hunter's Hall and go for bears instead, because obviously your opponent's not going to have much in way of economy for a while if they're building towers, and that does allow you to switch to bears, which are just so much better, and you already are tier 3, and bears are just so much better against towers than dots. It's sort of unreal. And meanwhile, Focus just trying to harass a bit. Looks like he would have gone for this Ancient of Wonders, but Moon came in the last second, and Demon Hunter 2.5, Beastmaster 1.5, and what's Blade Master almost 3, and Focus just getting one hit off on that archer. I think that might have just been his Windwalk running out. And meanwhile, Moon's now just been in Focus's base and scouting the tier 3 tech and the War Mill now out. And by the looks of it, here are 2 peons, so he might be about to do something. But Moon has now scouted this, so these peons will have to run away. And an Ancient of War being brought in as well. And Moon just has such good map sort of awareness. You see he has like wisps running about, sort of loads of separate groups running about, and Moon actually staffing a low archer there again. Very nice. This low peon having to run away, and it looks like Moon doesn't even bother to chase it up, or he might do with some archers. But mana burn on the Naga as well, still 0 experience on that Naga, just because of the so huge effectiveness of the staff at early tier 2, and this Naga's at 2 hit points, and will he manage to get away? He does manage to get away. Jesus, I'm surprised Moon turned around. I guess he didn't have boots, and Focus and Moon both picking up Tinker's 3rd. Very nice there, and so we're going to see a bit of Pocket Factory wars, I imagine. Both of them putting down Pocket Factories, and this is very Dayfly-ish. He did go for Tinker 3rd, and Moon's starting to lose a couple units now. He has a couple of archers. He already lost a dot. He's lost 2 dots now, actually. It's going very well for Focus, but these grunts are a bit sort of compact. They do manage to get out there eventually. But the Tinker is very low, and one more hit from Moon will kill it, but looks like... Oh no, he does get it from... I think it was from the Quillbeast rather than from the creeps. But Moon's Tinker very low, gets staff back at the last seconds. A very nice staff usage from Moon there. Meanwhile, the Naga's coming in and getting some more hits off on the Demon Hunter, who's now very low as well. Full mana though, he should really get some mana burns off. And tier 3 now for Moon, and I imagine tier 3 for Focus as well. And he is getting the reinforced defenses upgrade and putting up some towers in this little area between their bases, and this will give him some good map control if they can go up, because it'll allow him to creep these 2 camps and maybe expand even at one of them. He can do a very fast expansion from his shop now as well, so you might see that. And obviously the Fairy Fire actually on the Blade Master, giving away the fact that there's these towers going up a bit. It's a bit careless by Focus really. I'd have brought them away. And Cyclone now out for Moon, and Moon will probably try and cancel some of these towers, although I'm not sure if he can actually get them all. He's going for the heroes now. But he actually he's switching focus to the towers, and I think he'll be able to get 1, maybe actually 2. I think he'll probably be able to get, and then Focus will just be able to rebuild them though. Meanwhile, Blade Master finally back on the ground, and I imagine Moon will send him up. And no, Moon's out of mana on his dots, so all 3 towers are cancelled though. But he's rebuilding them, and he now has reinforced defenses researched as well. But another grunt goes down for focus, and wow, really high action game so far. And all 3 heroes back out for Moon now. And Moon with a very low Demon Hunter, 3 hit points. Oh, he manages. Wow, this is amazing. Naga very low now as well. Look, he's being chased down, and I think this one will go down. There's no staff for Orc, obviously, and Naga does go down, but only level 1, so he'll be back in a second. And these towers are now being rebuilt, and Moon really has to start killing them, but with only 3 dots, they can barely damage them faster. They can be repaired, and looks like this one will get up. And meanwhile, Beastmaster now being chased down by a Blade Master with boots, and Beastmaster very low, and Quillbeast now in trying to kill towers.